Okay, so let's look at this question. So given that your sides are x plus 2, they're going to assume that this is a right triangle and the hypotenuse is 10. How do we figure out what x is? Well, this is just literally Pythagorean theorem. So x squared plus x plus 2 squared is equal to 10 squared. So very important, when you see x plus 2 squared, it means you have the FOIL, which means you're going to do x plus 2 times x plus 2, which yields x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. Again, x times x is x squared, x times 2 is 2x, 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 2 is 4. From here, we know that 2x and 2x is 4x, x squared plus 4x plus 4. So we'll bring down the rest. Go ahead and write that as 100. And now I'm going to try to consolidate terms. So I got x squared and x squared, which is 2x squared. I got plus 4x plus 4 equals 100. Now, what's important here, and hopefully this is making sense, is that anytime you have three different terms, so 4 and 10 are kind of the same sort of term, it's three different terms, you know you have to get one of them equal to, one side equal to 0. So what I need to do now is subtract 100 from both sides, and that will easily get one side equal to 0. And so I want to have to factor this. Factor this out. But before I do that, I notice that every single one of these terms is divisible by 2. So I'm going to divide everything through by 2, because that will make the number smaller, and smaller numbers are easier to deal with. Okay. So how do I clean it up? Well, I ask myself, what times what is x squared? That's just x and x. What times what is 48? That's 8 and 6. And so it's plus 8 minus 6 equals 0, which means x plus 8 equals 0, and x minus 6 is equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 8, and x is equal to 6. However, the x minus 8 goes out because we're talking about a distance, and so we now know that x is 6, which means that this distance is 6, and this distance is 6 plus 2, or 8. So our triangle is it's actually a triplet here, 6, 8, and 10. And there's my answer.